What is up, people? I'm Hack from Hackisoutthere. How are you? How's your nan? How's your family? The media has just been stirring up something it loves to stir up recently, and there are some misconceptions that need ironing. Last week, parkour got recognised as a sport.
Parkour is not a sport, it's an art form.
That's a different argument, you shut the... Unfortunately, parkour also received some bad news last week as a young lad, Nai, he died in a train incident in Paris. Now, I am mad. I am mad because the media are leveraging this poor kid's death to attack and stab at parkour because it's dangerous. This is parkour.
Yeah? Yeah!
Yeah. This is not parkour. This is definitely not parkour. And this is definitely not parkour. Now, I don't know exactly how this lad died on the Paris metro, but one thing I do know is that he was not train surfing and he was definitely not doing parkour. That being said, parkour can be dangerous, okay? Don't get me wrong. But the thing is, every sport can be dangerous. Imagine trying to pole vault without practice, do gymnastics without practice, climb, rugby, skiing. People die doing marathons, What I'm trying to say is that every sport, dangerous or not, has one thing in common, and that is practice. Countless hours are put into making these sports safe. If you're a parent watching this and your kid's getting into parkour, or you're simply worried that parkour is dangerous because people do this, you need to think that people do it tens, hundreds, thousands of times before you see this one clip. This practicing process involves discipline and commitment, and they are two fundamental life skills. The emphasis on safety is also massive. You learn your own limits quickly, and even your friends learn your limits, and they will tell you when you're doing something dangerous. Even statistically, injury rates are quite low. Studies have shown that parkour athletes experience only 5.5 injuries per 1,000 hours of training. Here's that same statistic, but for other sports. Fundamentally, parkour does not encourage reckless activities. However, you could argue that parkour does provide a means of doing reckless activities. It does teach you how to climb over walls, hang off things, and overcome your fear of heights. Parkour does not encourage recklessness, but if you're gonna do something mental, and people do, people that don't do parkour do mental things. At least with parkour you have a set of skills which could save your life if it goes wrong. And because of that, I think, and you might disagree with this, I think that a lot of these reckless things are a little bit safer than the public tend to think. I mean, even I do things that even I love doing some things that could be seen as quite reckless, but most things us reckless people do is actually quite calculated and within our comfort zones. Okay, I have seen some people push the limits quite far, and where you draw the line between dumb and stupid is a different argument entirely. So to sum this up, people that do parkour do not think that this is parkour. We also don't think that this is parkour, but we can understand why people do it. Also, the fact that the media is leveraging Nai's death as a way to stab at parkour being dangerous is quite frankly disrespectful and disgusting. What happened to Nai and parkour are two completely separate things, and they should not be lumped together.